I am Jingjing. To the public, I am a glamorous and confident female star shining brightly under the spotlight. Surrounded by applause and spotlight, I am poised, elegant, and always radiant, seemingly flawless and untroubled. The world sees my success, popularity, and admiration. Yet few know that deep in my heart lies a pure and persistent secret crush spanning 10 years. A person rooted in my youth named you too. The grandest and longest emotion in my teenage years was never fame or vanity, but you too, the cold, restrained, and outstanding school senior. In high school, he was a top scholar, a breathtaking young talent with clean features and a quiet temperament. Focused and determined, his eyes were filled with the light of stars and boundless curiosity about the universe. Indifferent to trivial mortal bustle, he devoted all his passion and perseverance to the vast galaxy, aerospace dreams, and lofty ideals. Back then, I was ordinary and ignorant, far less outstanding than him. Standing beside his dazzling presence, I felt small and trivial. Yet I loved him openly, clumsily, and cautiously. Fearless of gossip or ridicule, I bravely chased my sincere heartbeat and fell wholeheartedly for the unattainable youth. I once summoned all my courage to confess, only to be gently but firmly rejected. He told me that our futures lay on separate paths and no entanglement was needed. I never resented him. I knew clearly that we belonged to different worlds in those days. His future belonged to stars, seas, and national aerospace dreams, while I was immature and uncertain, unworthy of his perseverance and passion. So I retreated gracefully and quietly, keeping my innocent crush carefully in the purest corner of my youth, sincerely wishing him a brilliant future and endless smooth days. For many years after that, we walked separate life paths, disconnected by long time and distant space. I grew and transformed gradually, from an ignorant girl to a dazzling public figure. Polishing my temperament and accumulating experience, I became confident, independent, and admirable in others' eyes. I have witnessed worldly prosperity, met countless people, experienced the ups and downs of fame, and seen through human warmth and coldness. Yet I never met anyone else as pure, sincere, and starry-hearted as you two, who could make my heart flutter and linger for years. I once thought this youthful crush would end with time, turning into an unknown regret in my youth. I thought we would only be passing strangers in each other's lives, never meeting again for the rest of our days. But the gentlest surprise of fate is reuniting us after 10 years apart. A casual game match brought me back to you two. After 10 years of worldly trials, he shed youthful greenness and matured into steadiness. His eyes remained cold and gentle, his temperament still pure and resolute. He remained the same person clinging to starry dreams and aerospace ideals, sober, restrained, tender, and sincere as always. After reunion, I slowly realized I had never truly let him go. The crush hidden for a decade never faded or dissipated. It was merely treasured and sealed quietly in my heart. Approaching him again awakened the same flutter, unease, and pure joy. True fondness never fades with time. It only grows firmer and warmer through years of precipitation. Throughout these 10 years, I strive to improve and shine, not only for my career and future, but also for the distant youth from years ago. I wanted to become excellent and dazzling enough so that when we met again, I could stand beside him calmly and equally, without inferiority or timidity, telling him I had never wasted time or betrayed my youthful heartbeat. The world thinks I glow with inherent light, but only I know you too is the beam that illuminated my youth and entire life. He taught me that true excellence lies in adhering to original aspirations and never betraying one's passions. True romance is embracing mountains, seas, and galaxies. True determination is lifelong dedication and sincerity. In the days after our reunion, I gradually understood all his coldness and tenderness, restraint and deep affection. Though seemingly distant and indifferent, he is delicate and gentle at heart. Quiet and unassuming, he bestows all his preference, tolerance, and steadfastness solely on me. He catches all my subtle emotions, indulges my little joys, and guards my innocence and magnanimity. He perceives my weariness beneath glamour, my solitude amid liveliness, and my softness behind strength. I have witnessed his perseverance in pursuing ideals, his dedication to aerospace undertakings, his diligence through countless late nights, and his resolution facing pressure and setbacks. He is not only my beloved, but also the person I admire, look up to, and take the greatest pride in. Loyal to his ideals, his country, his passions, and his love, he remains faithful to his heart and to me. Many people wonder why I choose U2 after seeing mortal prosperity and countless outstanding people. The answer is simple. He is utterly worthy. Pure and sincere, sober and self-disciplined, gentle and exclusive. He possesses extraordinary responsibility, lofty star-chasing ideals, and tender lifelong devotion. He has seen every side of me, the glamour on screen, the cuteness in private, my clumsy tenderness, and my ordinary authenticity, yet chooses me firmly, favors me exclusively, and guards me wholeheartedly. I never regard loving an excellent person as mere admiration. True love is never one-sided pursuit, but mutual dedication and mutual accomplishment. I cherish my career, dedicated and sincere, becoming my own light. He upholds his ideals, chasing stars and seas, living up to national glory and becoming his own faith. We excel separately, shine independently, then stand side by side, becoming each other's glory. A 10-year crush finally blooms into fruition. The heartbeat of my youth has finally settled into the peaceful days of my life. The youth I once admired from afar eventually walked towards me, becoming my mortal fireworks, my year's stability, and my lifelong glory. To me, U2 is the obsession of my youth, the surprise of time, the adventure of my life, and my sole lifelong glory. He made me understand that the best love is becoming better to meet you, and becoming even better after meeting you. I love mortal prosperity, yet I also adore the galaxy in your eyes. I chase starlight, yet you are the starlight itself. For the rest of my life, I no longer need to admire from afar, cherish silently, or regret in the end. I can love openly, accompany sincerely, and stay together year after year. I will walk with him through mountains and seas, chase the endless galaxy, uphold his ideals, stay true to our original hearts, and pass through mortal fireworks and endless seasons side by side. I am Qiao Jingjing, candid, passionate, and sincere all my life. I have possessed countless stars in the mortal world, yet my greatest glory is never screen fame or public admiration, but meeting you, loving you, and having you. You too, you are the galaxy in my eyes, the ideal in my world, and the lifelong glory I have spent years running towards. The world always says that most love on screen is illusory, and fate under the spotlight fades in an instant. But I have always believed that sincerity knows no occasion, and passion never betrays time. After years of drifting in the vanity and fame circle, I have witnessed fleeting tenderness born from acting, conditional companionship based on interests, and vigorous emotions that end hastily. It makes me increasingly aware of how rare and precious U2's exclusive preference and sincerity are. He never piles up love with gorgeous words, nor pursues joy with deliberate romance. Instead, his love lies in years of persistent adherence, tolerance in trivial daily life, and pure original intention that remains unchanged after experiencing worldly affairs. I have always been grateful for this 10-year reunion. Fate has circled around and finally sent the person who touched my heart most in my youth back to me. When I was young, I was timid and ignorant, only daring to look from afar, hiding my love in my heart, never daring to pursue or expect, always thinking I was unworthy of his brilliant light. But 10 years of temperance has stripped me of youthful immaturity, taught me independence and magnanimity, and allowed me to stand beside my teenage boy in an equal posture, no longer looking up or inferior, only accompanying and guarding each other with sincere hearts. The days with U2 have no dramatic and vigorous plots, only steady and gentle fireworks, yet they have healed all the regrets of my youth and fulfilled all my unspoken heartbeats. He will take off his cold and alienated shell, leaving his softest side only for me. He remembers all my small habits and preferences and accompanies me quietly when I am tired from filming and trapped in worldly vanity, giving me steady confidence. In front of others, I am always glamorous, calm, and decent Qiao Jingjing, but beside him, I can take off all disguises, no longer need to be perfect or strong deliberately, act coquettishly wantonly, relax lazily, and be the most authentic and ordinary version of myself. I love my career and enjoy the glory of being loved by the public on the screen, But U2 makes me understand that true sense of belonging never comes from universal admiration, but from someone who understands your fatigue, cherishes your sincerity, and accompanies you through every day. The entertainment industry is fast-paced and complicated, full of impetuosity and utility. But U2's world is clean and pure, filled only with stars, ideals, scientific research, and sincerity. Living in the mortal world, he always embraces mountains and seas, untainted by worldly fame and fortune, adhering to his original heart and loyal to his passion. This sobriety and perseverance heal me all the time, allowing me to keep my original intention and purity in the complicated mortal world. Many people envy me, saying I've become a winner in life, with a smooth career and perfect love, possessing everything others crave for. But only I know that all my perfection stems from this mutually devoted love. I spent 10 years polishing myself and pursuing my passion, while he spent 10 years adhering to his original heart and waiting for reunion. We all worked silently and shined brightly in our respective fields, endured unknown days, resisted worldly impetuosity and temptation, just to embrace each other with the best appearance when we meet again. U2 has spent his whole life chasing stars and seas and pursuing national aerospace ideals. He has devoted his best youth, most abundant enthusiasm, and longest years to China's aerospace cause and the vast universe. I have seen him forget food and sleep for scientific research projects, study day and night, persist stubbornly and never give up in the face of technical bottlenecks, and abandon comfort to go to harsh places for aerospace undertakings. He never publicizes his efforts, never boasts his achievements, only persists and cultivates silently, running towards the vast galaxy with his trivial body and guarding national glory with his lifelong efforts. That is why I respect and favor him even more. He is not only my lover, but also my role model and the gentlest guide in my life. He makes me understand that true passion is persistent adherence day after day and unwavering dedication. True greatness is diligent cultivation in ordinary years and responsibility in the face of national righteousness. As an actress, what I can do is keep my professional original intention, polish my acting skills, settle my works, convey tenderness and strength, achieve mutual success with him, shine separately and accompany each other, and pursue ideals and love the world in different ways. I no longer regret the misses of youth or sigh over the barriers of time, because all separations and waits are for the best reunion. The rejection in youth was never betrayal, but the fulfillment of different paths and futures at that time. The estrangement of 10 years was never forgetting, but mutual growth and waiting for the right time. Time never betrays sincere affection, and years never treat persistence unfairly. Those youthful thoughts and hidden heartbeats buried in years finally bloom and bear fruit in the waiting of years, fulfilling the rest of life. In the days to come, I am willing to fade the vanity of the screen and accompany him through mortal fireworks. He chases stars and seas, and I accompany him through every season. He pursues national ideals, and I guard worldly tenderness. I will accompany him through countless late nights of hard work, wait for the successful conclusion of every aerospace mission with him, and witness every glorious moment of his pursuit of the galaxy. I will accept all his busyness and persistence, understand all his passion and responsibility, and become his steadiest backing, firmest confidence, and gentlest destination. I once occasionally feared that worldly disturbances would break this peace, and the passage of time would dilute this deep affection. But U2 dispelled all my unease with his daily preference and firmness. He makes me realize that the best love is never temporary novelty, but long-term tenderness that never fades with acquaintance. A firm choice after experiencing years, and unswerving companionship after seeing all sides of each other. We have witnessed each other's green youth, experienced each other's hard-working appearance, and tolerated all each other's imperfections. This affection, rooted in years and precipitated by experience, is enough to resist all worldly storms and overcome all mortal longitudes. There are thousands of mortal fireworks and boundless bright galaxies. But to me, the most touching scenery is never the prosperity of the screen or the grandeur of the world, but having him by my side, with tenderness every year and a home to return to every season. My youth is fulfilled because of him, my life is warm because of him, and my years are tender because of him. Once I chased starlight and longed for glory, but now I deeply know that my brightest starlight and grandest glory have always been him alone. How fortunate I am to have a youthful crush, reunion through years, and companionship for the rest of my life. I waited 10 years for a reunion and will spend the rest of my life pursuing sincere affection. For the rest of my days, I no longer need to live by starlight or expect from time, because there are galaxies in my eyes and sincere love by my side. I am Qiao Jingjing. The luckiest thing in my life is meeting you in my youth, retaining you through hardships, and accompanying you for endless years. You too, you are my mortal ideal, my lifelong glory, and the endless years I am willing to pursue with all my life.